The reflection today is called Teaching in Parables, Learning by Divination. And the reason why you're not looking at me is because we're talking about him. And I look like dog's mate. The only one who will see me today is him. The harvest is abundant, but the labourers are few. Ask the master of the harvest to send out labourers for his harvest. Why did Jesus speak and teach in parables? And why didn't he say that what he meant to say and be done with it? Parables or story teaching teach at multiple levels and teach in ways that direct instruction, like how things are taught in grade school through high school to us, do not teach this way. Story teaching is also the style of teaching in otherwise illiterate society, so that they may teach others too. By teaching by parable, the student learns things through divination of the meaning, implied instruction, as well as through internalized messaging. What does this mean to and for me? The message is conveyed simultaneously to all people in an individualistic way, something that can't be done in direct instruction in a crowd. In each parable, look at it from the perspective of the entire scriptural reading and then break it down by each sub-story. We'll use yesterday's gospel as an example. We have the whole story, which is Christ is teaching, and he is sorry for the people because they are without leadership, and he is looking for people to lead them. Then in the first paragraph, we have Christ driving out a mute demon. The freedman speaks. The people are amazed, but the church leaders scoff, claiming Christ is only able to do this because he has power from the evil one. The second paragraph expands on the first. Christ travels everywhere, curing all of diseases and driving out all demons. But while Christ and the poor, sick and demonics are everywhere, there is no sign or mention of those church elders. They are not present where these many poor, these many sick, and these many troubled by demons are all living their lives without any spiritual guidance. The second paragraph and scene set up the final paragraph and scene. Christ is troubled by seeing all of the people who are needing spiritual leadership, like sheep needing a shepherd. How else would so many demons have gotten in? So Christ notes to his disciples of the need of a shepherd for this flock, as these sheep wander without anyone to tend them. And Christ also notes the abundant harvest of souls, with no one from the Jewish church to harvest for the kingdom of heaven. So he will harvest them himself with the master of the harvests, God's assistance. Who is your shepherd? Where is he standing? Do you hear his voice calling your name, bringing you into the flock? Are you ready for harvest? Are you prepared? May the peace of the Lord Jesus Christ be with you always.